guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, you're very welcome, and I hope you can find some value out of my channel. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Are new to my channel, I post my videos on Thursdays and Sundays at 6:30 p.m. The topic for today's video is forgiveness. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so let's talk about forgiveness and the real forgiveness. I understand, and to be honest, I can also speak from personal experiences. Forgiving people is very hard, especially if it's someone that you perceive has done you so much wrong. There's certain people in life that we feel are not worth forgiving. It may be a parent that has done you wrong. It may be a partner that has done you wrong, someone that has cheated on you, a friend that has betrayed you, a parent whose child has been killed, and they can forgive the person that has murdered their child. I knew forgiveness was there. I knew forgiveness was possible because nothing that extreme has happened to me. And if that person can forgive their child's murderer, I can forgive people that have betrayed me, people that have done me wrong too. The way I started looking at forgiveness was after I heard a quote that said, "Forgiveness is not about them, it is about yourself." And that was followed by a quote that said, "Not to forgive is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die." When you're holding a grudge against someone, they are not affected by that grudge. It is affecting you. It is affecting you on a psychological level and a physiology level, because all you're doing is attracting negative energy onto you. And if you're constantly thinking about that bad thing they did, then clearly you have affected your vibrational field. You are operating at a low vibration just because you don't want to forgive that person. Giving someone else is not about them, it is about you. It is about having peace in your own life. When you're constantly replaying a situation that you've been in, your replaying of that situation doesn't affect the other person, it affects you. It is you that all these problems will not manifest in. And it is about giving yourself peace of mind. It is about you leading a more peaceful life. Those that believe in God, the Bible does say you must forgive. For you to be forgiven, it says, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." So if you're not willing to forgive that person for that thing that you're holding on to like day and life, why should God forgive you for what you do? I understand people have traumas, and there's things in life that have happened that have traumatized you, that has molded your character in a way that you may not necessarily like. And there is someone that you blame for that situation. Your traumas are not your fault, but it is your responsibility to work past those traumas. So you have no mental blocks or psychological blocks in your life. You can be free to express who you are. Because traumas will create barriers in terms of the belief you have in your potential, because someone traumatized you by saying you could never amount to anything. Once you forgive that person, the best kind of revenge is massive success. So show your haters or your enemies that there is nothing they can do to affect your energy, and that you are in control of yourself. Because for someone to affect you, You have to give them that power. And I am not willing to give anyone that power, no matter who you are, especially if you are trying to diminish my character and diminish who I am as a person, which in turn would diminish my goals. I am not willing to do that. No one deserves to have that much power over you. Things that you have struggled with in the past, people that have told you you will never amount to anything. Massive success is the biggest revenge there is out there. Don't take revenge into your own hands. And don't hold on to the pain they gave you, the frustration, or whatever emotions you feel towards that person. Let them go and find freedom. Liberate yourself from that person, from that bondage that they have on you. And how do you do that? You forgive. And how do you forgive? You have to remember that God forgives you for what you have forgiven other people for. That's one of the vital things I look at in terms of forgiveness. How do you forgive other people? Because I'm someone that prays, I pray on it. God, please give me guidance for me to be able to release the chains this person has over me. Because at these times, that person might not even know you're hating them. You've even taken from dislike to hate, strong, intense hate towards someone who's sleeping at night in peace, not knowing you are hating them. No one deserves to be exerted with that much energy into their life. You are siphoning energy you could be using on yourself, on developing you, on working on your goals. You are putting that energy into hating someone, intense hate, which doesn't benefit you whatsoever. How you go about forgiving? The way I did it, I wrote a letter to the people that I felt had such an emotional hold on me, addressing every single thing that they did to me, every emotion that I felt towards them. After that, I read the letter, shed a few tears, and I burnt it. And I said, God, I release myself from this. It wasn't just after I burnt the letter I did feel lighter within myself because I had gotten it all out. But it took gradual process, and I kept working on myself, praying on it, reading things about forgiveness. Eventually, it became my past. I was no longer held with such high emotions. And I actually started looking at those bad experiences as learning experiences, things that have molded. If they did not happen to me, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Life happens for you and not to you. But as hard as it is to forgive others, forgiving yourself is a whole different board game. When you manage to forgive yourself, you reach a level of freedom which is unspoken of. A lot of people focus, and a lot of speakers focus on forgiving others so you can be free, but forgiving yourself, when you have forgiven yourself, you have set yourself truly free. I got around the whole idea of forgiving myself is after I watched a video that Lisa Nichols done. And if you guys don't know about Lisa Nichols, she is a motivational speaker and you guys should check her out. She did this thing where she wrote down the things that she is proud of. So, Marcia, I am proud of you for. Marcia, I forgive you for. And Marcia, I commit to you that. I'm proud of you will be the things that she's achieved, things that she's proud of in her life, and maybe in her development. The Marcia, I forgive you for. The first time I did this, I cried. Just because I realized how much I was hurting myself. There were things that I've done that I was not proud of, things that I was ashamed of that were holding me. And I looked in that mirror and said, Marcia, I forgive you for. And I started to say the things that were holding me back, things that I was ashamed of, things that other people don't know that I know and would eat me up. This exercise, I did it for a few months. And over a period of time, eventually, slowly, I felt that bondage breaking. I felt those chains breaking one by one with time. Because we are not perfect human beings. We have done something or some things that we are not proud of. Things that we look back with like, you were really, really hectic for you to have done that. And it's those things that we never set ourselves free from, that will hold us back from who we are trying to be. It is those things that will hold you back from achieving the life that you want to have, because you feel like you are not worthy of that, because you have not forgiven yourself or released yourselves from that. Life after forgiving yourself, after truly forgiving yourself, and then committing to yourself a better standard of life is very different. You start holding yourself differently. You start having a different perspective of who you are as an individual. You start seeing yourself in a better light. That means you can attack things with a better attitude. You are no longer holding yourself back. You are no longer feeling unworthy of great things. Marcia, I forgive you for. And whoever you are, say these things to yourself, or even write them down. I forgive you for this time that you stole from this place. I forgive you for those hurtful words that you said to your parent. I forgive you for this, and I forgive you for that. The things that disturb your peace, the things that create blocks in terms of your life. Forgive yourself. Set yourself free. God did not intend us to live life with pain. Forgive yourself and release yourself so you lead a free life. Freedom is not a destination, but it is a mindset. The way peace is not a destination, but it is a fundamental in life. And once you forgive yourself, you have given yourself peace. You are ready to attack the world and everything that comes at you because your character is in check. You are stable in who you are. Forgiveness is a fundamental in life. It stops you from having those repeated conversations about that happened 2 years ago, about you should have said this and you should have said that to that person when they said this and that to you. By you constantly going back into your past and what has happened in your past, you are taking away energy from the present moment that you could be using to build yourself, to look and attack your goals. Forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is all about you. It is a selfish act, and it is one of the most selfish things that you can do, is to forgive others and to forgive yourself. Set yourself free from the things that are holding you back. You deserve to be free. You deserve to experience a peaceful life, because you will only have this one experience of life as this individual. There will never be another Marcia Zonda out there. They would never be. Why should I live life of bondage just because of what other people have done to me, of the things and the regrets that I have about my life? Why? Why would I do that to myself when there is only one me who's meant to experience life to its full capacity? Set yourself free by forgiving yourself, by forgiving those that you think have done you wrong, but actually have helped to shape your character. I hope you guys have found value in this video, and I thank you so much guys for your love and your support. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and share this video, because you never know who you might help in that process. Thank you so much guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.